Probably one of the more common things that comes up when speaking with new e-bike riders is, I need a throttle. Or, I really like this bike, but can you add a throttle to it? I like pedal assist, but I'm concerned about starting out at a stoplight or going up a hill if I'm going to be able to do that without a throttle. And today I want to talk about, do you actually need a throttle? Now, at first glance, you're probably thinking, why not? It sounds great. I could ride without pedaling. Why would I not want that? Contrary to probably what most people will say, yeah, you should totally get a bike with a throttle. That's a great way to go. And I think that there's a lot of people out there, specifically on YouTube, that make a lot of videos that promote a particular type of bike that has a throttle. And that's fair, and I respect that, and people are entitled to their own perspectives. And I'm going to present a bit of a dissenting one today, because my personal opinion is most people actually don't need a throttle. I really feel pretty strongly about that. I think that there's certainly people that do need a throttle, that could really use a throttle, but on an electric bike with proper pedal assist and good sensors, it's not really necessary. This thing that people talk about, like starting out from a stop and I need that extra power. The reality is, like I said, you got an electric bike with good sensors and adequate amount of power. You'll have a fine time getting through that intersection. And just the same, if you're going up a large hill, there's no real reason a bike with proper pedal assist isn't going to be able to get you up the hill just as easily. Sure, you're going to have to move your feet, but it's a bicycle. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Now, listen, I don't want to criticize anybody that has a throttle. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything like that. I think there's certain reasons why it might be better to actually not have a bike with a throttle and to kind of keep it simple. I think for many people, including myself, when I first experienced a bike with really good pedal assist, I realized that a throttle is just kind of annoying. It's not really necessary. I would just rather ride naturally and just have that assistance and make it easier to pedal. And sure, there's definitely days I'm tired. I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to pedal and I just want to, scoot along. And am I looking for a bicycle to be more than it actually is? Like, am I looking for a bicycle to also be a scooter or a motorcycle? Now, again, I'm not saying that electric bikes with a throttle are a scooter or a motorcycle, and I'm sure there's plenty of people that have that opinion. And I do think that these things have a place in this world, but I'm kind of just posing that question. I'm just trying to help people understand that although many people say, oh yeah, it's the greatest thing, it's kind of like that thing, like when you become an adult, you can, dictate your own schedule. You can decide when you wake up and when you go to sleep, if you want to party all night or whatever. And just because you can do those things doesn't necessarily mean it's the good thing to do, or it's the right thing to do, or it's the healthy thing to do. My side personally, if I have it, I'm definitely more inclined to use it, and I'm probably less inclined to pedal. Now, I know that's not necessarily everybody's experience. Maybe I don't have enough self-control, I don't know, but this is just my natural inclination. When I have a bike with good pedal assist on it, I'm inclined to pedal. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to always get exercise. I'm always going to be improving my health. I just simply want people to maybe open up their minds a little bit around this, because I feel like there tends to be more of an inclination to go in one specific direction. It's like, yeah, if you can do it, just do it. Why not? If you can put 30-inch tires on your truck, yeah, you should totally do it. I feel like it's the same sort of mentality. Like, but do you actually need that? I don't know. At the same time, if you feel personally that you need a throttle to get out there, enjoy yourself, and to experience nature and to improve your health, totally fair. I don't want to in any way discourage that or anything like that. There's definitely people that I know personally and have encountered and spoken with that definitely need a throttle or can use a throttle, and it's going to be really beneficial, and really maybe to some extent without that they're not actually going to be able to get out and enjoy an electric bike or just enjoy all the things that maybe some of us can take for granted. So I want to be fair to that. What does that mean? Whether it might be somebody's specific health around their heart or their knees, or it could even be scenarios we've seen of people like missing a limb specifically. I don't want to say that you need to meet this criteria to be like good in my book to have a throttle. Like, it's not like that at all. I mean, I totally respect all people that do it, and people do it for different reasons. You know, there's a lot of people in New York City that use throttle activated bikes for deliveries, and they're out there for 8-10 hours a day. I get it. You know, could they do that with the pedal assist bike? Probably. Could it potentially have more impact on their body? Maybe. I mean, are there some people that do that without any electric assist at all? Sure. But I would consider those people really in like prime fit physical condition, because I don't think that I could do that personally. But overall, I'm not really trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm just trying to bring this up as what I feel like a meaningful discussion and try to open people's minds up to this a little bit, because it seems like a lot of times people put out information and it's like, this is what it is. This is the way to go, 100%. And everybody else is wrong. I don't believe that. I don't believe that I got the perfect answer. You know, we have a one specific approach in our bike shops that we work with Bosch, and we feel like their quality is really the best out there. So overall, I'd like to hear from both sides. Have you been in this situation that you're considering whether you get a bike without a throttle or one with one or one that has both? And I'm sure many people have the experience. They have that and they love it and it's great and it works for them. Awesome. I'd love to hear it. Other people would love to hear it as well. Were you torn at all in that decision? Was it difficult to make? Why did you choose in one way or another? I also want to learn from your experience and other people's experience, because I think that that's really the best way to learn from real life experience. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Well, see you soon.